Hello, folks. We're back from lunch. Nice pub lunch in the clouds, but it didn't rain. Stopped raining, should I say? So got back and saw all this is green, which is it's an opportunity to find a trade. Now, the easiest way for me is to find an uptrend, and especially on the higher the time frame, the better. So here we have an uptrend: low, high, higher, low, higher, high, and you know you're entering in an uptrend. That's it, simple as that. As opposed to, say, let's have an example, US tech, which is nowhere near as clear in an uptrend as low, high, higher, low. You could say that was a higher high, but we've broken that low, so that's not a clean uptrend. That's totally a different kettle of fish. So UJ, didn't even check that, because the moment I saw GJ, I knew that was what I wanted to do. UJ is the same, probably EJ is the same as well. Where is EJ? My eyesight's terrible. EJ is not even on there by the looks of it. Must have taken that off this template. EJ, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. We haven't broken this low, so this is a good, strong uptrend still. Not as good as the other two. Let's have another look at UJ. Yes, same thing really. Got clear air up to, or not clear air, but we've got air up to the top of the 2B there, so that's that. I'm going to throw these things on in seconds. That's that. You'd call that a 1, 2, 3 higher low, or you could use that for the 2B low. No, you shouldn't use that as the 2B low, actually. The green one would be, so that is a 1, 2, 3 higher low. Reason being, that's not part of a swing. It should be here. So let's have a look at the H1, 1, 2, 3 higher low. There'd be a 2B on this one anyway. No, it is a 1, 2, 3 higher low. I wasn't wrong. So love these as well. These 3 CRs in the 1, 2, 3 higher lows. Talked about that a few days back. So we're filling that wick. It's almost like it has to happen, and then we use the lower time frames to actually attack that distance between the trigger candle and the wick. So that's just another way of looking at the strategy. So let's go back to GJ. By the way, I had closed 99% out of the GJ, and it's running up as we speak. What can I say really? So I've come back. I've seen this is all full of colour, and I can see where the target area is there. That's the old daily opens. They love them, and you could go inside, so that's where that daily open is there. And as you can see, 33 pips. I've got out with about 14 at 99%, so 14 strong full-size pips, and that's it. It's as simple as that. Find a trend: low, high, higher, low, higher, high. That'll be a 3CR on the higher time frames, or an attempted 3CR. It's not in this instance. Sorry, it's a bit difficult to see behind the junk I've got on the charts. Well, valuable junk. But I think the H4 was the best example to give you of what I'm looking for. Can you be quiet, please, dog stuff? And that's it. So let's have a little look at the UJ, see whether we could see more in that 1, 2, 3 higher low position. H1. Oh, it's worth noting actually, I do take note of all of this stuff as well. So we've got perfect triggers with the arrow. I didn't really study that closely in GJ. We've busted that wick as well. GJ, yeah, prior to the trade, GJ had closed green on all 3. That is solid gold in my opinion. So just little, this isn't such solid gold because it's not part of that H4 swing trend. We're in a 3 swing trend as well. Let's have a look at H4. Sorry to keep flipping about, but they're both the same, GJ and UJ. So this one is low, high, higher, low, higher, high. So that is nothing like that. And this is what it's so difficult to teach. Just by posting on X and making the odd few videos, you can't bottle that sort of stuff. It's just like, and also this multi-time frame analysis is the same. But we can do the downtrend on this particular swing. Look at H1 and just double check that. Look at the line chart. So we can tighten that up on H1. That's the high there. Talking about this thing here. And then you join anything that makes a lower low. So this is really, it's not really that important at this stage. It's that close. Look at that. It's effectively a double bottom. Don't know what the wicks are telling us on that. Yeah, see, and that's why that is a 1, 2, 3 high low, and that's why these things are important as well. That's interesting. We've got a trigger, a break of the, I use 17s, I think 17, 19, 20. I don't use 20s, too slow for scalping. I think I have mentioned that before. So 17 may be a little fast, but the better you can get lower, you can get entries faster and faster. So all of it is written to the charts. None of it repaints, although these can reverse. Of course, that candle can reverse and the arrow will actually disappear. But once the candles have closed, then it stays there. So that is another argument for getting lower numbers to confirm the momentum in many respects. You could argue against that, I suppose. It's got both sides of the coin, hasn't it, really? But as a scalper, I want to get in as early as I can, and that's why I was starting to look at ticks and everything as well. But the most important part of this is that analysing that swing. I mean, it looks a complete and utter mess. Sorry, I'm not talking about this swing now. I'm talking about the main H4 swing. Looks a complete and utter mess on H1. Looks perfectly good. And, I always use the line charts to double check what I'm looking at as well, because lines, closes and stuff are far more powerful than wicks. So, so clear there. And a bit of a nightmare there, I think you would agree. So, when we go down, don't we? You might have gathered I've had half a shandy at the, a pint of shandy at the pub. But that's it, which I don't recommend when you're trading. But it's not so easy to see the uptrend in that H1 chart. So start on the highest charts. They're always the most reliable. And be aware, that's important too. We're in a volatile time. We had news at 1:30, which is why I took off. And we are running into the stocks open, the New York Open, I think they call it. So it's going to go mental, but as I say, I'm out of this now, so it doesn't matter. I'm just observing this. But once again, the observation that you're making with this stuff, it's supercharging everything again, so keeps me sharp, and I just can't get over the improvements I'm making at the moment, which is why I'm sharing a lot of stuff. So that's it, guys. And all that lot. Apologies again, but I'm not going to retake videos unless I make a complete and utter lash up of it. So thanks for watching. That was another nice little trade based on all the multi-time frame stuff that I'm doing now. I mean, it's all just coming together so well. Just amazing. So thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday. Again, have a great afternoon or morning if you're in America.